Yes, welcome everybody. This is season 2, episode 7.
This is 7, right?
This is 7, right? Yeah.
Hey.
And we are sitting in with Xotic Beats.
What's up? What's going on?
No7 Productions, right? Can I say that? Did I say it right?
No7s.
No7.
Exclusive club.
So how did this label thing start? Let's dig into that. I want to hear about this.
All right, so it all started 4 or 5 years ago. I was just, a little youngin' in high school. Was messing around with music, and then my sister was like, yo, do you want to work with artists? I was like, no, let's give it a try. So she took me over to her best friend's Bella's house, and that's when I met Savii. That's her brother.
Right.
We'll get into him too in a bit.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So when I walked in, we just instantly clicked. I instantly fucked with his energy, and we were just chopping it up, smoking, hanging out and shit, getting to know each other. And then he told me about his little plan for a record label. And he was like, so I want to put together this team, and I want you to be my second-hand man. Because my sister and his sister were basically sisters. So we was family from the beginning.
Right.
And then so yeah, we got in the studio that day, and he was just freestyling, and I was just sitting there yo, this guy's crazy. He's crazy good. He can literally freestyle for hours, one take whole songs.
Right.
It would just be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just fly on the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I love that kind of shit.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yep.
after we're a couple
Didn't
tracks
even
in.
have to try.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just too cold with it. So after a couple tracks in, he's like, yo, I want to get you in on this idea I have. It's called Homesick Click. That's what it was originally called.
Yeah.
Right. And I've heard of too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my producer tag, Homesick Click. So he's like, I'm trying to get this movement going, this little semicolon movement to bring awareness to people who abuse drugs,
Semicolon.
suicide awareness. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm fucking with it, because I had people who were going through shit at the time. I was like, yeah, I definitely want to be able to put forward to a movement like that and help people out that were struggling. So
This was all back in high school, too.
yeah, I was a
Cool.
sophomore at this time.
Dude, that's crazy though.
What
Yeah.
year was this?
Being that young.
I was 16 or 17, 2016, 2017.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mo 3 graduated at 16. Yeah.
I'm 30 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when I got introduced to everybody who was in the group at the time, which was this one dude, I forgot his name. He later on just wasn't with it, he kind of left.
Yeah.
It was whatever.
Just
Cause
bailed out.
Yeah. He was
Dude,
doing
it's
his
so
own
sad
thing.
when people do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you bail out?
Right.
You know?
No, you know that trademark?
I might not have been involved until after this.
Yeah, it was I haven't met you yet at the point. But yeah,
Okay.
so
That's
it was just me and him for a year, and then he moved out to Mound, near Shoreline Drive and shit. And that's when I met him.
What is that, Mounds View?
It's it's
Mounds
close
View is
to Mound.
different than Mound.
Yeah, it's right.
Mounds View is St. Paul. Mound is YZ Minnetonka.
Yeah, it's right on
okay,
Minnetonka.
Yeah. Yep.
Big difference.
Yeah.
Big
Hell
difference.
yeah.
Big difference.
Big
Okay.
difference.
Bro, he was living in some rundown ass bandos, dude. There's water damage, ceiling caving in.
Ooh.
Then he moved to a different
Deal
house
with
around
that.
the corner, and that house
In
had
Mound,
no
though?
insulation. It was cold as fuck. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the basement was flooded, and it was
That's insane.
yeah, but we were getting it anywhere we could.
Yeah, for real.
We was eating once a day, hitting up fucking Mickey D's. It was every day.
I still
just
do
doing
the
our thing.
same thing.
Change for
Yeah.
that one McChicken
Yeah,
split with your
dude.
bro.
Dude, $2 a day on food.
Yeah.
I still do the same shit.
Ramen noodle days.
I don't give yeah.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, eat ramen 3
College
days
meal.
or 3 times a day or whatever.
So
yeah.
you're talking about how you met him, right?
yeah. So, 'cause
Best Buy, baby.
Yeah, he
Well-
plays a role in the Homesick in the beginnings of No7.
Yeah, go ahead. Say your piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, cause
I got you.
I'll bet.
That's loose.
Yeah, there you go.
Cause when I stepped into it,
Who are you?
I'm Nick. Nice to meet you. Type shit.
Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm an addict.
Bro, you
Exactly.
You funny as hell.
But this is the point when I had a toxic situation. I was paying like $1,600 a month in rent. I was in a fucking shit hole spot. Caleb was the only dude around, and like he was a real homie for no reason. It wasn't music related or nothing.
Right.
We
Just being
chilled.
real with you.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. Love that kind of shit though.
And then all of a sudden, you know, I didn't even know him and Savii were associated, but Savii had given me my first blunt long before this. And then all of a sudden, now we're linked up with the music and shit. I didn't know
That's
he was so
love
close.
right there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Love it.
The man with the vision. Literally.
That's cool. So you
Well,
guys like
The visionary shit.
Mhm.
Something else, man.
so you guys like sat down and just like made this team and saw a vision for it. What was the first project? Was that the last?
Oh, the
one
first project was
that y'all did? Yeah.
As If Sober Wasn't Good Enough,
Mhm.
and right now it's private, and I'm gonna re-release it soon. But yeah,
Of course.
we spent like a couple months just in and out, and during the winter just recording and shit,
Mhm.
you know, feeling the vibe, and that's when I had met Pronto, and then I met a bunch of other Wisconsin kids.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Pronto from Wisconsin too. Ayo.
Yeah, so
There's a
yeah,
bunch of younger artists too that were brought in, basically because Savii told me, just like a quick little side note. Savii told me like,
Wait.
hey, HSC 7, we're for the
I can
youth.
hear. It's fine.
He was like, yeah, we're for the youth. You're out in Wisco. He's like, we got a bunch of small towns out there like Baldwin and Woodville. We got a bunch of little kids that are fucking with the music. Like they found Savii and they fucked with his music. Savii was like, put them on, bring them in. You know, we took some
Right.
kids under our wing and we got kids type shit. So we got artists
Kids with kids.
Build
Kids
the
with kids.
movement.
Hey.
on Wisco, it's popping. We got little artists that are very young and they're really popping. Like they stirring shit up out in Wisconsin. Young Konecki, D Moon, Vamp.
Dude,
We've lost a couple on the way too.
Rest in
peace, Icy.
Like R.I.P. Icy. Yeah, he's not dead, but he's gone.
Yeah, he got locked up.
Some crazy shit happened with Icy. Rest in peace, Loki. Court order, no contact, type shit.
Gang.
Been through some shit.
Mhm.
Gang, gang.
But yeah,
Mhm.
so back to what I was saying. So at this point, it's probably like 2017, 2018. And then we finished up As If Sober Wasn't Good Enough. We released it, and I think it was 2 of the tracks were getting traction. It was Blues and Don't Go Against Life.
And you said you haven't put this out yet, right?
Oh, we did it then, but right now it's privated because I want
Okay.
to re-release his music and like
Of
properly promote
course.
it and
Yeah,
stuff
'cause
like
he
that.
wanted to rebrand himself.
Yeah, because at
Right.
first he was going by Savii, and then that's when he switched. Later on, back in 2020 is when he would switch up to XO Chanel, No7.
He had a couple of them too. I think,
Yeah.
like, sorry to cut you off, but I think he had like Angers Guardian.
Yeah,
Angers
Angers
for a little
Guardian.
bit before that. That was like a
Yeah.
little phase, like
It's
a
kinda
little
tight.
ego trip he went through. Yeah, and he released
That's-
not much music under that name. but
That's
what
an
he did,
artist
it
that
was
happens a lot.
interesting.
You
Yeah,
gotta
Right.
switch things
yeah.
up. You notice what's
Yeah.
hot.
Quick ego trip.
He did that
Snap
when
into
he
it.
was in jail. So like, yeah,
Well, the name he stuck with was homage to his girl. Because,
Right.
well, shit, how did that work out?
It's fine.
CC?
Yeah. I forgot how he related that back to her, but literally he wanted to make it so it would be an homage to her and, like, the relationship they were building
Right.
in the end.
Right.
And, like, how...
Yeah, there was a story behind that name. That,
Yeah.
that was
I had the
powerful.
same thing
Fuck,
happen.
I wish I knew what
Like
that was.
a good friend of mine, his band that, oh man, it was crazy. His girl got cancer. She died, and then he fucking killed himself.
Oh, my God.
It was fucking
God.
bad, dude.
Bro.
It destroyed the whole band.
Mhm.
You know what I
that
mean?
would
It
definitely
does.
do it.
Yep. Yeah, just out of random life events. You know?
So speaking of the reason why the homies and I here, you know, shout out Sav.
Shout out Sav.
That was
Hey.
an L for the community that he started and the music that was about to drop and the projects that he had, the vision. You guys are still carrying it. I mean, like,
Hell
you
yeah.
fucked with your style of beats. You have beats for days.
Oh yeah, I
just
probably have like
putting it
700
on,
beats going all the way back to like 2016.
Man,
Almost
Still
1,000.
using the old school shit that was created.
I mean,
That's tight though.
Yeah,
I like
in a
that
way,
shit.
yeah.
Throw back to the roots.
Right.
For sure.
Oh, well, you don't want to change up what people like either. you
Right.
know?
Well, where you came from
you
is where
enjoy-
you came from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Use that shit. Use it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? Same with me and my brother. I use the same style shit that we've been doing the whole fucking time. he's been gone for like 12 years now.
Mhm.
You know, so
That's what's up.
same,
man.
same.
Shout out to the real ones.
For
Yeah.
real.
So,
Shout out to the real ones.
like-
Shout out to the dead ones.
yes, what exactly happened with all that?
So, I'm gonna take it back to 2020. So
Shout out 2020.
yeah, so
Yes,
Savii,
sir.
he was
Fuck 2020.
yeah, for real, for real. He was taking a break at this point from music to get his like life straight, cause he was doing all kinds of this like hood shit, in North Carolina or South Dakota, my bad. So he got locked up, and then me and the group were a little bit worried because we weren't hearing from him. And then he finally gets out and he's like, "Yo, I'm trying to change my life around. Like I'm not trying to live this way no more. Let's link up, let's make an album, and let's do this shit." I was like, "All right, bet, bro. Hop on the bus, come to Minneapolis or come to where I stay at, and we'll get busy." 4 days later, he arrives, and then just instantly we get busy. We get to recording. It was like I think every day we were working, making like at least 2-3 songs a day.
Man was a machine.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Like he was one taking whole songs. I'm just sitting there like, bro, yo, that's crazy, bro. Like
I've
You guys
yet
gotta
to
keep
find-
up.
fresh out of jail,
Yeah,
like
it's gotta-
you bringing a whole
yeah.
different energy.
Well, dude, and he's in jail sitting there writing shit
Yeah,
with
oh,
that
just
tiny
waiting
ass
that day.
pencil,
Mhm.
with that little piece of paper, fucking writing shit down on the back of his little fucking hand-me-down book of, you know.
Now he had it all in his head.
Yeah.
Well, right.
He actually didn't write. This dude somehow.
He didn't write it
He
all.
didn't write it down.
Sometimes
pat.
he would. But
I mean,
Sometimes
that
he would,
was, that
like,
was
he would
me
write
in
down
jail.
bars.
I used to take that tiny little pencil and just write shit.
the little pen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little tiny pad of paper.
but yeah, so we locked in for a couple months, and then a little situation happened at where I was staying at involving Savii, so he eventually had to go, and I was like really reluctant on just letting him go by himself because I knew what that could lead to. Like,
Right.
He was probably gonna go back to the streets, and that's kind of what happened. He got back in the streets. You know, he went ghost for a little bit, and he was in and out, and then I think it was like the 7th, my sister hit me up. She's like, "Yo, I think Savi's dead." I was like, "Nah, that can't be true. That can't be true. Nah, let me hit up real quick." Wasn't getting no response, and I was like, "You know, what's going on?" My sister, we didn't have any confirmation at the point.
What does
But
your sister have to do with the relationship?
so she's like sister, like best friends, or like sisters, kind of with
Yeah.
Fair enough.
yeah, with his sister. And
Got them
so
connected.
yeah, then my sister and Bella were the one who got me introduced to Savii. So yeah, she was telling me that, and obviously, I didn't believe it. Like everybody
Right.
didn't believe it. Like we're all in
Nobody believed
Well,
disbelief.
somebody gives you a phone call saying, "Hey, yo, homeboy's gone. Homeboy died. Homeboy's, in jail,
Yeah.
prison. What the fuck over here?" And you answer the phone like, "What the fuck?" You know. That's what happened. Like, oh man, too many people in my life has been the same kind of shit. You get a phone call and you're like, "Fuck, really?"
Yeah.
You know.
Go on.
I lost
It's always-
another
yeah,
one.
It's always
Go on.
disheartening.
Yeah.
But don't let it make you fold. Don't make it.
No,
let it make you.
you
fall.
can't fold. You can't fold.
You use
And
that
you're
shit
right.
to empower yourself.
You're right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Take that energy and just put it into yourself, man.
It's tough.
So
It's- Nobody can emulate the energy that he had either.
Right. Right.
Like he was so
You
unique.
try to take a piece of it.
Mhm.
It's like I always say. My analogy on it is walking through an apple orchard and taking fucking apples from each tree and putting it in your own basket, going home and making your own pie. That's what it is.
Literally.
Yeah. It's a great analogy. Somebody taught me that, dude, fucking 10 years ago. Make it your own. But you got vibes from everybody, dude. You got vibes from all these people around Minneapolis, all this local shit we do. It's so fucking good, no matter if you're still here or you're not. That's where I'm at. Yep.
But yeah. So
Makes me tear up a little bit.
Yeah,
You know?
it does.
just think about it, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Stings me,
So, but yeah, we're all in disbelief. We're like, no, this can't be happening. And then we would all eventually get the confirmation from his sister himself. Like, and then I'm just like behooved. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, I was just
Yeah.
lost in my head.
Just stuck.
And then I was with my girlfriend at the time. And then I had told Nick earlier before I got the news like to pull up on me, and he was on his way. And like as soon as he pulled up, we walked out there like gloomy as hell. We're like, I got some bad news for you.
Yep.
And then yeah, we
That's how it works,
shared
man.
a little tearful moment, and we all hopped in the car, head to his place out in Anoka. We got a bonfire started, and we poured one out for him.
Oh, hell yeah. You fucking blue.
That's crazy. That's
blue,
what we
blue.
did out in Wisconsin too.
Yeah.
Me, D-Moon's mom let him fucking throw a little bonfire. So my ex, who was with me at the time, we actually went over to fucking. It was just me and D-Moon and our girlfriends. We had the same kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
We poured some lean out for bro.
But
So, has the motivation stayed the same a lot?
if-
I mean, I know you're still making beats. You're still
Oh, yeah.
cranking shit out regardless. You know, you can't stop your craft regardless. But
I ain't never stopping. But
As a
nah,
Yeah,
group,
you can't ever stop.
in terms of like motivation, like for the movement, it is ever since then. It's only gotten like more.
Right.
It's fucking
It's
skyrocketed.
exactly where we're at. It's a movement.
Are you,
especially with y'all, too.
Yeah.
It's
are you
very
guys trying to
nice.
find another rapper?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
always trying to be put on to some great.
The doors
rap
are not
because
Yeah.
closed.
Any good talents,
Yeah.
I am open to.
Yeah, keep them doors
No
open,
cap.
homie.
The younger,
yeah.
the better.
This
We're
is the
really fucking
engineer.
with the youth, you know.
Are you
Right.
having
I'm the-
success with that?
Yeah. I've gotten connects from Nick. He usually is the one out in the field, you know, bringing those connections to me because I'm usually right now I'm in the process of moving to St. Paul, so I can't really be moving around much because I'm busy packing up and shit.
Right.
But yeah, so
How do they reach out to you?
And moving's a bitch, too.
you would
yeah,
send
too.
them my snap, and then they would add me, and I would hit them up like, yo, like what's up? I got your info from so and so. What you about? You know, send me some music, see what you want. And if I'm fucking with it, I'll offer them a deal. Like, yo, I'll give you like 3 free beats, bro. Like, go crazy with it. I'll even mix them for free for you.
Right.
Cause I'll actually do that for like a lot of people. Like,
That's
I'll
love
just,
right there. Like,
Yeah.
Especially
Yep, he really
the
loves the
way
music.
you work
Yeah.
on
Well, dude.
beats. You're an animal. Like, I've seen you just create shit. And
Yeah.
one thing that the homies said that I like a lot, like, you could, like, sit down with someone and they can just, like, describe the beat they want.
No,
in
I'll know
the-
exactly
Not
what
the
they're talking
stupidest
about.
way,
Yeah.
but the most abstract way, and you'll just hook it up.
You're
I
a
know.
visionary artist, though.
Mhm.
That's how we see
Yeah,
you.
that's
Like,
how I've always
you
been.
you can just pick up on people's shit instantly. Like, hey, this is kind of what you want. Oh, let me take it and send it.
And sometimes I'll even try and take like the next step for them, like
Right.
tell them like what they can improve on.
Yeah.
Like, do a little something
A
different. that might sound
critique,
good.
if
Yeah.
you will, but in a
You're not
nice
going to
way.
sell for less, ever.
Yeah.
Never.
So
Well,
there's-
no,
there's some
and none of
whack-ass
us settle
artists
for
out
less.
there.
We're all doing our own thing, fucking making it happen. You
Oh,
know,
Yeah.
you know, loss or love, either way, man. It's all right there. Love that kind of shit.
But,
But like I said, visionary artist, doing your thing.
yeah, I
So,
always learn
Sick.
that way through my eyes.
Yep.
and Hands-on
Oh, by the way,
experience.
love your glasses too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got
Show
the
the-
OG
show the
frames.
cam.
Come on, man.
He does have the OG frames on, though. I'm not going to
The OG 70s.
Someone come get their
frames.
grandpa real quick, please.
I'm saying,
It's so
It's
good.
the OG
Grandpa
Steez. I
homesick.
fuck with
Yeah,
it.
this is Grandpa Homesick for real.
I love it. Yeah.
So, this man, I got a couple questions. So, what are you doing here for the future of the group?
Yeah.
What do you got planned? I know you ain't just sitting there
No.
Best Buy with your
You about
cute
to
little shirt
send
on.
it.
Come
You
on,
about
I know
to
you be
send
doing
it.
What's
something.
going on?
What's up?
I mean, really what it comes down to is we have a repertoire of artists that we're working with at this point.
Repertoire.
But we want to keep getting quality artists. This is what we need, and this is why we're on this show. Shout out to the Badcat show for showing this kind of love and throwing connection. Literally, these men are putting people on, and that's why we're here, is to make those connections and get associated with you out there
Fuck
who
yeah.
are out here trying to fuck with it. For real.
and make history.
That's what that's what we're about here. We're showcasing
Hold on,
everybody that
let
can
me
fucking
bring
do their
back.
thing.
We could talk about the show all day, but it's not. I'm not here for that. What are you doing? Like I said, what are you doing for the group right now to keep this alive? Like, are you finding out artists? Are you maybe booking shows for the summer?
So, kind of what we're doing right now is we're trying to build a kind of a plan of action on how to get some concerts and whatnot going on the side, and actually get that with COVID and everything. It's so hard to regulate. So we're trying to see if there's some outdoor concerts that we could set up, or kind of really if we can just get music videos going instead, because it's such a weird environment right now.
Right.
But like, you know, Barry Denzel, the guy that he's
Shout
gonna
out
be
Barry.
dropping a nice.
Yeah, shout out Barry.
We've been working with him and talking with him a bit. We got some stuff in the works with him.
That's tight.
You know, and Pronto here has been working on an album for a while now. We got to get that shit cleaned up and get it out there for the people.
Maybe a track with Carson Blue.
Ooh.
We can't talk about that. We can't talk about
Oh wait, this is on a hush hush.
We'll see.
But you said videos, like, do you have someone in your crew, or would you like hire someone to like do your visionary arts, or what?
Well, for the graphic design, we do have some people with some good, like,
There's some connections.
well, not even that. I do have artists and people who are graphic design based. I do know a lot of people who work in that kind of career field, but it's to the point where we want to keep it to what our artists want. So we want to start building that creative nature through our own Homesick Click.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, a lot of the stuff that we've been even trying to draw up for, like, merch designs and things like that, because we're going to have some stuff coming up soon enough.
Smart.
Right.
And yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of what we're trying to direct to, is to each one of our artists have their own line and have, like,
Yeah.
everybody growing in their own kind of creative way. So,
Major emphasis on independent.
But everybody
yeah.
is collective
Yeah,
because we're all
exactly.
friends hanging out.
yeah.
It's a
Right.
family, but we all really doing our own thing. And whenever we see the opportunity to assist one another, we do that. If
Yeah,
we need to
exactly.
help to reach out, we do that.
Yeah.
You just want to see
Each
everyone
other.
succeed,
Yeah.
probably. And it's hard to bounce back, especially after losing a homie too. You know, people want to
Right.
go in this direction.
Rest in
People now
peace.
want to write this type of music. You know, homie's busy with this, or someone's grieving, or whatever. It's tough to like
Yeah.
get back into projects. But, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
At the same time, though, it's motivation too. You want to use
True.
that to just like, all right, well,
True.
what are we gonna do to either make sure this doesn't happen again? Let's come out with more heat. You know, I mean, obviously you can't be replaced, but you can still keep that energy around because that energy will never die.
Right.
But yeah, because what he did was he built the platform, and now we just
Right.
got to build the structure on top of it.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Just keep on
Very
building.
well said.
Yeah. Well, and unfortunately, it's the way it works. But all of us take our losses and we just fucking grow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, little by little. We might be grieving. We might be having a hard time. You know,
At that
like
point,
I said,
it's not a loss. You know.
well, like I said the last show or whatever, you know, everybody's going through something that you don't have a fucking clue about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're all going through something with our people, you know, but we're all still here. Everybody who hasn't died yet, we're all still here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're all working with each other. We all love each other. It's a good fucking gang shit, dude.
Because this music is meant to connect people. That's
This
what
is
it's for.
family, dude.
Literally.
Amen.
Yeah. This is straight family.
This is about making the people who are local grow as well as ourselves, but in the
Yeah,
long
right.
run, just helping everybody thrive in every
Yeah.
environment
tight
that we
It's
can.
about
community.
the love of the music, though.
It's
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's on that. It's
Oh,
all
yeah,
about the
straight
music.
up.
And I love it when
Getting high off that music.
I'm thinking some like one artist is gonna come in and it's like 15 people show up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Straight up.
We all got each other's backs.
Yeah.
It's a family, for real.
Yeah, it is a family.
That has been
Problem,
happening
one
a
of us
lot.
got a
Yeah.
problem.
Every time I have like a hip hop like person come through, they're like, "Oh, this is my DJ, this is my dude who makes my beats." This is dude.
Yeah, it's a family.
They don't even ask if it's okay. They just like come through and I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's tight in here,
Well,
and
because
it's-
we all love each other.
We're gonna be
either
smoking
way.
weed and it's gonna be hot as hell, but like,
Yeah.
But it really represents
what
what
it
you
is.
are as an artist, too, and all that you have.
Right.
So hard.
Well, it represents our show too, in my opinion. What Gonzo and I have been doing, man, we've been representing everybody that comes through with love, with support, with care. You know, anything that comes through, we are on it, dude.
Mhm.
It is so nice to meet everybody that we met. And like I said, everybody's going through something you don't know about.
Yeah.
You know, and we all love each other. We all show respect. We're all good people.
Yeah. And you know, all that threw us down, and we were a little less productive for a little period of time, obviously,
True,
because of
true,
it. And
yeah.
now we're starting to get
happens.
those years winding again. And now, you know, like Pronto here in the right state of mind, he's ready to throw down some
Fuck yeah.
some freestyles for
Fuck
real.
yeah.
when
Yeah.
is he in the right state of mind?
Ah,
Yeah.
facts,
As
facts.
long as there's no Xanax involved.
Yeah. Let me put a little background in this. So
One eye's going this way, one eye's going this way. He's trying to rap. I don't want to hear it.
Or he's like,
I don't want to
yeah,
fucking
Pronto
do it.
on
It look like a
It's like a
chameleon
set of
shit.
bad titties, dude.
Yeah. It's had to get clean for the
Dead
group. I had to get
boys.
clean for myself. I had to get clean for a lot of fucking reasons.
Hell
The
no.
drugs was taking over, and
You gotta
they
learn,
they
pulled
do.
Me aside. They pulled me aside. Really did pull me aside.
You have
checked
to,
me,
because
and
if
then
you-
I wouldn't be here.
If you can't learn from what happened before with
Fuck
the homie,
yeah.
then you're like, it's disrespectful because that shit happened for a reason. And if you're
Right.
out there doing the same shit, that's literally disrespectful. in my
Facts.
eyes. I'm not saying you are, you know.
No, I
it's
was,
hard.
and it
it's
was
hard to
disrespectful.
get out of, you know.
Yeah.
Not doing that shit on
No,
purpose.
it's a cycle of things that happen in your life and whatnot.
That's low key.
And
You
then it's
know.
a downward spiral when it happens.
Fast as
So,
fast as fuck.
But your people, your family, all
Yeah.
of us
Yeah,
here
they keep me in
can
line.
bring
They
you
really
right
fucking
back
care about
up.
me.
They can pull you right back up. I love that shit.
we all
You
care
know?
about each other. We all doing that same thing.
Fuck
for each
yeah.
other. I really needed like someone to pull me aside. But hey, bro, you're doing this wrong. You're
Always
doing this,
say
you're
that.
doing too much.
Oh, how many times
I
does
was
it happen
dying
with
from
him?
my fucking homies. Like,
Straight up.
Yeah.
And for
Yeah.
real, this is the engineer that makes it all happen too. Like, I don't know how you make these vocals so clean off of a freestyle, but it's fucking crazy.
Like
Just
I
the level
said-
of control that you have over it.
Like I said, I just hop in, I take control, and it's
It's over.
It's over.
She's got
It's
this.
straight up
She's
over.
got this.
Careful.
The pressure's on.
Careful.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.
You're lovely.
shit.
See, just niceness, kindness, you know. But that's why I said we all love each other. Either
all
way,
love.
it's all love. We all put it out there for each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I mean that's where we thrive, dude.
Yeah.
We thrive with our people.
Yeah, and we're getting back on a regular beat posting schedule here. Exotic 777 on BeatStars here. This is
Yeah.
where he's posting regular content. It's a good way to shout out and throw down and like. Be
Where
able
else
to
can we
reach out
find
to
you?
him.
I got a SoundCloud page where I do like remakes of popular beats. Oh yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, I got
Don't be
a,
afraid of the camera either.
I got
Too
a
late
sound-
for that.
Got
balls
a
deep.
back turn.
But yeah, I got a SoundCloud where I post like beat remakes where I just like take popular hip hop songs and just try my best to remake them.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I
He's
put them
really
out.
fucking good at that,
Dude,
though. Like,
yeah.
I'm a
Sorry, but,
92, 93 boy, 94 maybe with the old school hip hop.
Mhm.
Show me something.
Mm.
That's
so
what
check
I
this out.
want.
So I had this
Yeah.
I
one
mean, I
song.
could try. I could
For
definitely
example,
That's
I
my
had
shit.
this one song by Young Lean I was obsessed with for a little while that had like just came out around I think it was like 2018 type shit. I don't remember
Yeah,
what song
it
it was.
was
And I'm not gonna
2018,
say
yeah.
what song it is because if you're a real fan, you'll know when you hear the song.
Right.
See, this man recreated the beat so damn well for me in his own way. So I was like, hey, I want you to. Like I was so inspired by this Young Lean track. I was like, dude, just listen to this beat and just do something with it. He
Right.
did. He recreated it perfectly and then put his own twist on it. Completely took out like, you know, threw his own 808 and threw his own twist on it, and I just fell in
Right.
love with it again, and made my own piece of art to it.
I'm an 808 boy all day.
Like, you'll definitely love my beats then.
You throw
This
some
shit
distortion on
slaps.
it, you're gonna
This
be
shit
going
slaps.
crazy,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Dude, and you don't even know yet because, I mean, we kind of fucked with it a little bit earlier, but these realistics, these speakers,
I love my babies.
that's his babies, right?
Mhm.
They slap.
They're old.
They're
really
old as
old.
fuck. They slap.
You
and
could
do
hear the
whatever
highs and the
fuck
lows
you wanna
really
play later
nicely.
when we're done
Yeah.
cutting. Dude, send it.
I'll
I-
They're not like
So-
studio for recording, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like,
No, it's
So
to
for
bang
just
the
listening,
fucking building.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Party
rattle the
song.
whole building.
Bang that building.
I wish that'd be
Got
kind
the
of
neighbors thinking there's an earthquake.
Yeah.
Upstairs,
Fuck yeah.
they be going crazy with recording. Like you can hear them. It's tight.
Hell yeah.
I mean, everyone's making magic here.
Yeah.
I love walking through the hallway here. You just hear all different flavors
Yeah.
of sounds.
Literally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It's
There
inspirational.
is so many different shit going on out here.
Well, shit. Thank you guys for coming on. This is a huge gang opportunity going on right now.
Gang,
If
gang.
you don't see us, you know.
Hey.
Thank you for
Slack-a-lackin'.
the opportunity.
Yeah, honestly,
Hey,
for
y'all
sure.
are rad
This
as
is cool.
fuck.
Your shit's slapadelic, man. No
Yeah.
cap.
Slap it out like that.
Yeah, for sure.